Y'all are there?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so we come back up. The giant hermit crab has just fallen and is bleeding out. Stompy winks back into existence, kind of confused and standing in the middle of this water looking around. Like he doesn't know where he's been for the last 8 seconds, or has there been a last 6 seconds at all? What do you guys choose to do from here?
Do we need to heal up first thing? Because if I remember right, we were hurting pretty bad.
Yeah, I think some of y'all are pretty damaged.
I'm okay.
Stompy's at 33.
I'm at 17 out of 40.
You have stuff you can take.
All right.
Stompy's at 30 out of 40. I'm
Cordova's apologizing to you. He's like, I'm sorry I had to burn you. I didn't know what else to do.
That hurt, but thank you for not letting me get crushed.
Yeah.
That wasn't my primary concern.
I'll take a little singeing over squishy any day.
Now, Krandak is toting 2 potions of Cure Light Wounds, or I have 3 of them myself.
Yeah, I was just about to try and pull up the inventory sheet. I never bookmarked that page.
That's the bookmarks I forgot to open. Inventory and initiative and all that stuff.
Where is it? Krandak, here we go. How many did I have? I had...
You have two light wound, Cure Light Wound on you.
Alright, I guess I'll...
And I have 3, so if you can use one of mine and one of yours.
Alright, I'll do that. So, roll 2d8. Is there a plus on these at all, or no?
+1.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, is there? I didn't know that.
Is it a moderate or?
It's Cure Light.
Cure Light, yeah, +1.
All right, it helps.
+1 each. So.
All right, so 2d8 +1.
Holy crap! I just noticed they have 7 Cure Moderates on here.
Well, yeah. All right.
How's that do for you?
How are you doing on?
It gets me to 29 out of 40, so about a third.
Did you take 1 potion or 2?
I took 1 of mine and 1 of his.
Okay, so add 1 more, so that gets you to 30 out of 40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it'll be 1d8 +1 per potion.
Oh, and I only had the +1 for the total roll. Okay.
Yeah. How are you doing on charges on that wand?
My wand, I still have 26.
26. Okay, so you're getting close. You're about halfway.
Yeah, we'll be back in town soon. Is anybody else hurting?
Nope. Stompy could use it. He can't take potions. Jeremy told me he wasn't allowed to.
Oh.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Can't drink it like a dog.
I mean,
if you realize it was in the rules that said pets can't take potions.
If you want to pour it down a bowl and get him to lap it up, then he can do that. Do you carry a bowl on you for Stompy to drink out of?
I feel like we all have like eating type of utensils and camping wear.
Oh, wait. Let's rip the helmet off the wall, the golden one, flip it upside down, and pour it in there.
There we go. Good job.
Yeah, hit him with a Cure Light Wound.
Yeah, he can lap that up. That's fine.
How do you want to do it? Cure Light Wound or potion or wand? What are we doing?
It doesn't matter. It's up to y'all. Just decide.
Casey?
Just do the wand.
Okay, hit him with a wand. That's 1d8 plus caster level 4. Rolling the dice. Why is it taking so long to roll the dice? 12.
Max.
There you go, buddy.
Damn.
That's my only good roll for the night. So you guys.
All right. So y'all need to figure out where you're going to go out of this room. But Cordova, I believe you wanted to take a closer look at this this mural. You had some stuff you were deducing.
Yeah, I got some information for you guys. So based on the fact that I can now read Abyssal, and we have notes left over from Illyrium. Jeremy, is that right? Illyrium?
Yes. I think it's Aurelium.
You roll on the amulet.
What's the amulet?
The natural armor amulet.
What about it?
I wants it.
Oh.
I thought we decided not to use
Did
that.
he do all that stuff? Give
Oh
him,
no,
like-
that's the natural. No, he's got a jade amulet of natural armor that y'all found in the last session.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about.
We can roll on that if you want to. I'm not going to. I feel like it'd be better in the hands of Krandak, but it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Say what? All right. So who wants to roll off for it?
rolling for it. It works for my wild shape.
Okay. Anybody else? No other takers?
Josh,
Wait,
you don't
what was
want
it?
It's
Sorry,
a
I'm-
jade. It's a necklace. It's a jade amulet of natural armor +1.
Let's see. I'm already at AC 18. You're a lot squishier than I am. So the question is, we want to have me survive longer or make sure you don't die?
Oh, yeah, they're fixing to see something completely cool. But I mean, we can roll for it. It doesn't make a difference to me.
Nah, I'd say you go ahead and take it.
Okay.
We'll see what else we get. I mean, if we know we're going to get into some heavy shit, then maybe you give it back to me for like a short period of time.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I need
that's-
to move this over there.
Yep. It is worth 2,000 gold pieces, by the way.
You better not sell that shit. I want my money if you do.
I'm selling it.
The only way I'm selling it is if I get a better one.
All right, so that's on Argus now.
Okay.
You said jade?
Jade amulet. Yes. All right.
+1?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Natural armor +1.
Yeah, jade natural armor +1. Gotcha.
So yeah. All right. By the way, here, let me find the exact description of that amulet. Let's see. I'm sorry, I gotta find the right room.
From bone or breast scales left to square of the body. This flesh giving an enhancement bonus of +1 or 2 or +5 depending on the amulet.
Yeah, all right. It just says jade amulet of natural armor +1. So since it doesn't describe it as having any kind of metal on it, we'll just assume that it's it's a jade figure on a woven yeah, but like on a woven kind of necklace, non-metal
what
necklace.
Because jade, it says strictly under, like, when you read about druids, it's one of the few amulets they can wear as long as it's made of jade.
Okay, cool.
So
All right. Also, y'all found the precious stones, the helmet made of gold and bronze. Weighs 300 pounds. And anyways, yeah. Cordova had something to say.
sorry, I'm gonna get that out of the way.
Yeah, you're all right. Ready when you are, Cordova.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cordova's looking at this map thing on the wall, and he says, now that we have a moment, I think I can clarify what's been going on here. Now that I can speak Abyssal and read Abyssal, and we have the notes from, I'm going to say her name wrong every time, Aurelium?
Aurelium.
Aurelium. Do you guys remember Aurelium?
Yeah, the one that we
know.
fought, the fought upstairs.
Right. Casey
Yeah.
remembers her for sure.
The one that used to disappear, and then Jeremy got mad when I cast
Yeah,
it.
it was
Right.
that crazy fairy thing. So the town folks, as we know, always mistreated Nawalia. We saw that she was constantly bombarded with requests for healing or blessings or some type or other. But her baby, we know, was born a demon. What we didn't know was why. As it turns out, it's because the conception of this baby was close to a shrine of Lamashtu. It's actually in the Old Light, in the catacombs of Wrath, which we were in, where we found Aurelium. She was an innocent person, very much in love with her boyfriend Delic. You see, she was abandoned by her father, or she was abandoned by Delic shortly after. She felt alone, disfigured, and abused, according to these journals. It says even Father Tobin It's like the only person who truly loved her couldn't save her from what she was to become. She did what she could to cope. She took, including taking advantage of one of the young men in town, Suto. It says sometime after she began hearing voices in her dreams that called her to the old light. This is after the demon baby, after the town cut this from her. She began to hear the voices from something calling her from the old light, and that's when she met Aurelium. Aurelium saw an opportunity herself in Nawalia. So she nurtured the girl's hatred of Sandpoint, going so far as to poison her mind against Father Tobin himself, and taught her the ways of Lamashtu. Aurelium showed her to embrace her scars as a blessing for Lamashtu. It became something like her version of Lamashtu's mark, which is a symbol marking her as a favored worshiper. Aurelium, encouraged Nawalia, encouraged her growing hate of her celestial beauty as an Asimur, and showed her how to change her body into something more pleasing to Lamashtu, more demon-like. Along that path, Nawalia was contacted by the skin saw cult that we recently discovered. Not much is mentioned about him in the journal, but they provided her with the information that led her to Delic. She found him in a tavern and slit his throat. It says in the journal that she took great pleasure in it, but it also served as a sacrifice which transformed a part of her into a demon. The cult helped her to recruit followers to be ready for an attempt to free the Malfeshnakor. They even gave her an extremely powerful medallion, which we have here. It's a Sihedron rune. Sihedron rune. A rune that represents the 7 schools of Thessalonian magic. And it's a symbol inextricably tied to the Runelords. Her desire to become a demon for Lamashtu is the reason she stole Tobin's remains. It's the reason we're on this quest to begin with, during that goblin raid. And the sacrifice to Lamashtu transformed her more into a demon when she did whatever she did with these bones. That's why she appeared the way she did when we saw her. If you guys remember the picture that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
It's very demon-like in some of her features.
She had clawed arm. She had wings.
So her sacrifice to Lamashtu made her more into a demon. Nawalia believed that releasing the Malfeshnakor and taking revenge on Sandpoint would complete that transformation. There's more to the story. Aurelium herself had her own goals. We didn't even realize when we fought her that she was manipulating Nawalia, specifically her wrath.
Y'all see that?
It came up.
Yeah.
If Malfeshnakor had destroyed Sandpoint, that Wrath runewell that we found would have been fully restored, allowing Aurelium to use that power for herself. Aurelium is according to what she's written, a familiar without a master. She doesn't speak about her master at all, at least not in the pages that we have. She referred to him as the Scribbler, but that's all we have. And when the old light collapsed, she'd been trapped there for 10,000 years. She was a very old creature when we came upon her. She found a collection of books in the library tower there and taught herself witchcraft. And that raven, if you guys remember that room with no gravity that had the raven floating in it, that dead raven, that was her own familiar. She used that to spy on Sandpoint and influence people around the town for all of this time. She'd been influencing Wrath in the town all along. That's why Aurelium, she may have been behind everything. And it brings me to interesting questions about the Jeremy, help me out here. The
Sihedron rune?
The guy with the cutting guy, the murderer.
The chopper.
The chopper, yeah.
Put him in the dryer.
Thank you, Casey.
Put them in the dryer.
Hey, that right there, just so you know, I used a cure moderate on my sheet. I changed it.
Good, perfect.
So hopefully that helps to tie up some of the story that we've been getting, because I was a little bit all over the place, but now it makes sense to me a bit more. Like Aurelium had really been involved in a lot of what we've been going through.
So she was pulling her towards doing everything like a puppet.
Yeah, her and everyone else. Can you imagine? Not Nawalia. Amako's father.
Yeah.
Every time that runewell, what we've learned is every time someone is killed in the name of Wrath by that sin, that runewell gains more power. So Nawalia's wrath in the releasing the Malfeshnakor on the town would have resulted in a very bad situation where Aurelium would have had a lot of power of her own. So we intervened pretty much in time, just in time to stop it all. Of course, the Malfeshnikor is still alive, and it's still something we need to deal with. And I think it'd be worth mentioning now, and he's looking at the carving on the wall. It may be worth mentioning now, but I didn't come here alone. You guys may have already kind of gleaned that I wasn't alone when I traveled here. I've mentioned before that I was part of a party of people who had traveled through time, and somehow we became separated during that adventure. But there were 17 of us on their way, and I don't know what's going to happen, where we're going to end up here. But if something were to happen to me, it might be a good idea for you guys to keep an eye out for them.
Okay.
All right.
He can dive into who they are if you're curious. There's 17 of them, and I don't want to eat up all the night.
Yeah, no, that's cool. We can do it later.
Write that
yeah.
down. So
There's a few main players, but with 17 characters.
Go ahead, write down all their names, their full backstories.
Yes.
Tell me who their parents are. That would help me a lot.
Incidentally, I have 17 more player characters built, ready to go.
so that means every time I die off, I just pick the next one.
Yeah, you could be one of my guys.
Cordover.
Well, me.
Cordover.
Speaking of which,
Cordover, Cordovi.
Cool, Jedi.
So that brings us full circle back around to the Malfeshnikor, and what we believe is moving through this last door into where he might be.
He's in there in a cage.
Is that something you want to go and deal with, Argus? You still wanted to take him out?
Yeah, I still want to kill him. Something that powerful shouldn't be left alive. But we first need to figure out how to handle these guys.
Or are we just gonna
You
run
don't
away?
necessarily. I mean, they did not chase you through the doors. You can just let that haunt be.
We could just let it be and run through the doors. My concern was that if they outnumber, if they outroll us anyway, they can hit us with that negative damage drain that we had.
Yeah, no, I get that. Just look at all the attacks of opportunities.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and just to give y'all an idea, like these guys, they're not there at the moment. Like, I mean, they're there on the map because I'm lazy.
Okay.
But mechanically, they appear 1d3 rounds after y'all enter the room.
Mm-hmm.
They just happen to be on a 1 last time.
Okay, so let's discuss what we're going to do with this big gold helmet.
Yeah, the big gold helmet. I was thinking we're probably gonna have to smash that. We're not gonna be able to put it anywhere.
So do you?
Smash
I mean,
it?
we do want to take.
Destroy it.
It's a 300-pound gold helmet. We can't carry it out of here.
Well,
So what's your plan?
Depending on how Malfeshnikor goes, I might have an answer to move the helmet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do tell.
It all depends on how Malfeshnikor's battle goes.
Yeah,
But-
it is 300 pounds, so I think a couple of y'all working together could move it.
But I was also thinking that if we don't, if we want to, we could wait until, because I'm assuming we're going to have the town come in and clear this area out, clean it up and use it.
Well, we asked the guards to post up at Thistletop, and then we dropped the bridge so they would come over here. Hanging on. So I don't know if the guards would have arrived up top yet. I mean, we've been down here for well over a day, so.
Yeah, y'all have been down there for probably about 24 hours now. Y'all arrived there sometime mid-afternoon. Y'all fought. Y'all did a lot of stuff. Y'all just woke up. I would say y'all probably woke up early morning. So this is maybe 7, 8 o'clock in the morning right now.
So my idea was to get them to help us drag it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all want to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't know how else we get it out of here.
I'm sure they can help you.
If they ask for the money, it's our reward for doing this. Fuck them.
Fuck you, we get the treasure as you're grunting, dragging it. Pick that up.
We saved you guys yet again, damn it.
Carry that side for us. You can't have it.
I mean, we could also fight Malfeshnikor sleep, and then I could wild shape into a medium-sized animal, which would help carry it. That was my plan to start with.
That might be fine. Yeah, I know we're going to have to talk about how we're getting everything out of here, but let's maybe move forward into this Malfeshnikor room and see what's going on here.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. And if something does happen in the event that I do die, I'll give you guys the names of the people that you would be looking for. But yeah, he would have revealed it to you now.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that you guys make it, roll, and just run quickly and make it through this room without any issue. So you guys go ahead and move yourself over to that doorway. So as y'all start to walk, and you're having your conversation, the camera kind of pans out from you, and goes dim, and y'all just y'all's voices just fade into the distance, and we open up, panning across a wide open field of rolling green hills as far as the eye can see. Tall grasses and flowers blow in the wind. There are a few trees to be seen in these fields, but the ones you can see bloom with bright flowers of many different colors and fruit ripe for the picking. Here and there, peppered across the hills, are quaint little thatch-roofed farmhouses that are so common in Shikuro. Here, the empires of the fabled uh, that are so common in Shikuro that the empires of Tianza are fabled for having such lush and fruitful landscapes. It is a perfect place of peaceful living, if peace were ever to visit here. The sounds of children laughing rings through the air as small dwarven children can be seen running along the hills playing tag as their parents work bringing in the day's harvest before sunset. A sharp, blood-curdling scream cuts through the scene like a sharp knife along a delicate canvas. Men, women, and children begin to top the hill, all running from an unseen foe. Within seconds, dark riders on large steeds crest the hill, riding down anyone in their path. Some scoop up women and children as they ride, while others focus on slashing anything they see. In the midst of it all, a darkly clad, dark-skinned creature with the top half of a beautiful woman and the bottom half of a large serpent crests the top of the hill and stops to survey the carnage in front of her. A young dwarf runs past the camera and grabs a nearby boy of about 10 years old. "Run, Sashi!" He pulls the boy, a young Musashi, by the wrist and continues to run. They run straight for a home, hoping to find their parents, but instead, they find the home empty. The older boy drags Musashi to the cupboard and opens the doors, and inside is a finely polished, personally engraved sword, slightly longer than the boy is tall. "But Mao, that's Papa's sword." Mao looks at his feet. "I know." The sounds of battle are getting closer getting a little closer to the farmhouse. Mao once again grabs his younger brother by the collar and throws him into the cupboard and grabs the sword for himself. "Wait here and don't come out till I get you," and shuts the door tight. Young Musashi sinks to the floor, sobbing.
I love you.
He quickly covers his mouth, but that didn't stop the tears from coming, and they roll down his cheeks and over his hands. There are some loud thumps and a bang as he hears the door of their home being kicked in. There are sounds of a brief struggle that end with a soft gurgle and someone speaking in an unknown language. A few moments pass, and the young Musashi slowly pushes open the door of his hiding place and crawls out on his hands and knees, whimpering. "Mao," he says. Mao, it's okay. Please, I'm scared." The commotion of battle seems to be receding back towards where it originated, so Musashi timidly crawls out and towards the center of the room, only to see his brother lying motionless on the carpet, impaled by their father's own sword. He quickly scrambles to his brother's side and cradles the body to his chest, sobbing. Through his cries, he can hear the sounds of horses passing, several of them. Thinking they've come to finish the job, he jumps to his feet in a blind rage and pulls his family sword from his brother's chest and runs towards the door. He resolves to go down like a warrior, just like his brother and, presumably, the rest of his family. He rushes out the door and into the light of the setting sun, and he sees his target right in front of him, riding along the footpath in front of his house. A finely dressed lord and several heavily armored warriors escorting an enclosed carriage. Blood fills his vision as he charges toward the lord, half carrying, half dragging the fine sword behind him. Surprising the lord and his men, one warrior jumps from his horse and tries to meet the young boy's blade, but Musashi is too small and quick. He sidesteps the man's attack, receiving only a cut to his cheek, and delivers the tip of his sword up and in between the man's in between the man's legs, continuing through until the cut comes out the man's throat. Musashi continues his charge at the Silken Lord, swinging his blade with all his might, only to see it blocked in the blink of an eye. A warrior that Musashi hadn't even seen was now standing between him and the Lord. No! Musashi had seen him, but it was much... I'm sorry. No, Musashi had seen it, but he was much too far away to have made it there that quickly. Either way, the boy had no time to consider it, because with a flourish, he was laying on his back, his weapon skittering across the grass. "Wait!" he cried as the blade stops at Musashi's throat, just barely nicking him. Whispers can be heard from the carriage as Musashi lays there whimpering on the grass. The pale lord looks down at Musashi, smiling, and he leans away from the carriage and says, "This one has a role to play." The man says with a smile, "You will serve me well, my son." And we see Madame Mavashti. Her eyes snap open, and she sits up in the early morning light. And we cut back to you guys, starting to make your way through this door.
Musashi.
All right.
For you, homie.
Hot damn! What was that, guys?
So y'all didn't see that. Players saw that.
Oh, okay.
Characters didn't.
I feel like there's more to come from Musashi.
That's a for you guys thing. All right, so y'all slip through this door, I assume stealthily, and this is what you see in front of you. You see
Jesus Christ.
a pitch black, dark room with polished stone floors and 3 sets of double doors. Your north, south, and east.
It might be in a bag in my room.
Give me one quick second. I gotta go see this.
All right.
Well-
So what doors we gonna go for, guys?
Detect magic and perception, I guess.
I'll percept on the.
I will percept.
I can't believe there's more fucking space in here. I'm getting tired of opening a door and then having more doors there.
You don't like the maze that we've gone through?
Can it just be like not frustrating?
I really wish the guy that built this map built my house so I'd have actual doors. I have only
22.
Perception 22. That's the first thing I heard. Is 22.
I'm perceiving on the door right here.
I'm detecting magic and perceiving.
Cordova, you detect strong magic to the south. You detect magic to the east, slight magic, and yeah, that's it.
26 on this door, listening for anything, sounds, noises.
You hear no sounds. Would you like to push that door open?
I don't like the way you said
Your
that.
perception check is very good.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I'll,
no sounds.
can I do it stealthily?
Yes.
Sure.
Why do I feel this is not gonna end well?
I got a 4.
You
I
Like,
fling the
kinda-
door open,
yeah, you kind of fling the door open and it bounces off its hinges a little bit.
and then I come in and scream, "I'm home!"
Yeah, your scream echoes off the chambers and back out into the hall behind you. This barren room contains an upraised dais which sits upon which sits a marble throne. To either side stand statues of a man clutching a book and a glaive. A ghostly figure seems to be seated in the throne, an image of the same man who appears in the statues. He seems to be addressing an audience as he moves his hands about, his fingers decorated with hooked rings, but the words issuing from his phantom mouth are difficult to make out in a strange language.
Do I recognize the language?
Yes.
Is
You-
it a
you
language that I speak?
Which languages do
Let me
you
tell you what I speak.
currently?
Common, Elven, Dwarven, Goblin, Thessalonian, and Abyssal.
Yes. The message is like a holographic kind of thing, and so yeah, it is magical. So I messed up when I said you didn't detect magic to the north. That's my bad. Anyways, this seems to be a short loop of Karzug, which is how he's supposed to be pronounced. I was dumb before, but it serves to be a Karzug's message to his people. You know, it's been playing endlessly for ages. It's on repeat, and it starts over and over, and you finally catch in after a couple of repetitions. Is is upon us, but I command you remain. Witness my power. Now Alasnus' petty wrath is but a flash compared to my strength. Take my final work to your graves, and let its memory be the last thing that you... And then it cuts back in and repeats, is upon us, but I command you remain. And it just repeats over and over and over again.
Okay, and who was Karzug?
Karzug is the Rune Lord of Greed.
That's what I thought.
Or was
Okay.
the Rune Lord of Greed. He
I
is
don't
the
wanna pull out
one
my notes.
in whose
Is there anything of value in this room?
there does not appear to be anything of value in this room.
Is there a way to stop this recording that I can tell?
No. It's well beyond your capabilities.
Okay.
Like you couldn't dispel this if you had a year.
There's definitely evidence to Karzug's and Alasnus' rivalry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Y'all go ahead to this next room to the west, or do y'all go to the south?
pull those doors shut. What do you guys want to do?
Um,
There's magic coming from either way.
I'd almost say we're all grouped in front of the east one here.
This door had a lot of magic, right?
Yeah, the south door had a lot of magic. It was the strongest of the magics.
So maybe go the weaker route.
Yep, Krandak, open the door you're standing by.
All right.
All right. This room contains 3 low tables, their tops covered with a strange and chilling selection of tools, saws, long-bladed knives, and objects whose purpose is not readily apparent. A strange collection of bones lies near the southern table, too many to be one skeleton, but too few to be two. There is working or lingering, I guess if you focus for long enough, lingering transmutation magic in this room.
Mm-hmm. If I'm picking up transmutation magic and we're not seeing any threat in this room, I don't think it's worth going in.
Yeah.
Close the door quietly and slowly.
Well, no, I mean the surgical tools on the tables in front of you are masterwork quality surgical tools. They're worth about 100 gold in all.
I'm gonna grab Kandak's arm and stop him from stepping into this room. Something's not right.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
With transmutation magic, but no obvious source.
That
Just,
gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
This is either cursed or haunted. There's something happening here. Something we probably don't want to get into.
I can
Do we
detect
want to kill it with
traps.
fire?
Detect traps. You detect no traps.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think it'd be best if the Malfeshnakor is not in this room that we simply shut these doors and move on.
Sounds good to me. I'd rather not get attacked by something else. It's already happened a couple of times.
Is there anything else that stands out, like, besides the surgical tool?
I mean, not really. And just that, like, I mean, it seems. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if you look, you can think this room was once used to change and modify living flesh. The tools remaining on the tables being used for quick adjustments where magic wasn't necessary or to cut away extraneous tissue.
Yeah, there's lingering magic. Something's in this room that we don't want to be a part of.
There appears to be a tool on, like, I mean, if you're looking in there on the not that one, this table right here, there's a tool that's not like any of the others. And and it seems to be a strange silver and gold 7-pointed star.
Okay, here's what I'm
One
gonna
surface is studded with nodules and blades, and the other features a thin, curved handle.
I'm going to command Stompy to
Mhm.
fetch. Where's handle?
Hold on. Try Mage Hand.
I don't have Mage Hand.
I have Mage Hand.
You have Mage Hand.
How far
can
is
lift-
your distance on Mage Hand?
5 pounds up to like 30 feet, I think. So I can reach it from the door.
Sure, absolutely. You float it over to you.
Cool. Okay.
Alright.
Well, I'm floating it over. I'm gonna kind of step back and put it on the floor. I don't want to touch it.
Let's grab the
Um,
while you're at it.
Grab the what?
Surgical tools too.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the surgical tools more than anything else.
You want to knock them off the table, see if
I
anything
think your
stirs?
magic's coming from the item that you just pulled.
Okay. Do I know that, Jeremy? Is there transmutation magic on this item, and am I still detecting it in that room?
This item does seem to be the faintest source of the magic. Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna tell you, Argus. Be like, yeah, there's no more transmutational magic in that room. If it's coming from this sword, I'm more comfortable with you doing whatever you want in there.
Okay. Handle animal, Stompy to fetch. That's a 23. It was a 20 to pass it.
Yeah. He runs in there without any issue whatsoever and brings you back the
I was
handful
going
of
to do it
keys.
stealthily.
So
It's a 31.
Well, there you go. He does it, and none of us realize it.
yeah, he just comes back as you guys are sitting here discussing this other door, and he's got all of it in his mouth.
Okay.
Like you didn't even have to tell him; he just did it.
Cthulhu, come pick up this other piece of magic equipment and put it in your back.
All right. So,
I'd like
as
to
you're doing
spellcraft this thing and see what it is.
it
Spellcraft is 15. Oh God, it sucks.
I got it. I got you. Oh, I don't got you.
Okay, nobody knows what it is.
Yeah. Well, you maybe looking at the door in front of you. The doors to this room are made of stone, but bear no handles. An indented outline of a 7-pointed star, its shape covered by hollows and slits, graces the spot where handles should be.
So,
Oh, you're saying this door is this thing is the handle to this door below us.
so without this handle, can this door be open?
Yes. I mean, technically, behind the screen, yes, absolutely.
Well, we have the handle.
But you guys have
I was
that.
thinking if
handle,
the door
yes.
couldn't be open without the handle, then what's the point of fighting the Malfashional Core?
Yeah, take the handle, go throw it in the ocean.
We
They
take
can-
rid of
They
it.
can break the door down eventually.
Yeah, you detect. Roll me a spellcraft, would you?
Okay, a different one.
24.
25.
24, 25, perfect. Yeah, you guys detect this is the door is protected with a high level arcane lock spell. But I mean it will be dispelled. It could be dispelled by a high enough caster.
Is that a chance we want to take?
That's what Argus was thinking. He was like, if they need this to get in the room, but then if we're noticing that it's can be dispelled, a magic spell that can be dispelled, then I mean, literally anybody that wants in that room could find somebody or pay somebody. So
Yeah.
Argus is willing to go in and do it. We must kill the Malfashional Core. Once
Alright.
we kill the
Oh, we
Malfashional,
gotta save his hand point. Gotta save the family.
So you go up and you set the key into the door, for lack of a better word, and you hear a click, and the doors start to swing open.
Ooh, imagining like dust falling.
Yeah. All right. The doors swing open to reveal a
Bum, bum,
large
bum.
room, lit primarily and well lit by a 10-foot long pit of flickering fire that fills the room with a strange humid heat and the smell of burning hair. The northern corners of this room, wooden risers hold several dozen golden candles that burn without melting. While to the south, the wall bears an immense carving of a 7-pointed star. The fire pit only seems to be, from where you're standing, fire pit only seems to be a few inches deep. So it won't impact your movement, but it is fire.
What are these things down here?
What things? Those are alcoves where you see 60,
That's where the candles
burning
were.
candles. Yes.
What are these things right here?
What are those things?
You said that's where some candles were.
Wooden risers. Yeah.
Okay.
In the northern corners. Okay, so that's where the risers are.
Okay.
So in this, I think that's just some like little alcoves.
Okay.
Well, the Malfester's not here. Let's pack up and head out.
Do we want to put out the fire?
Yeah. Inside the room
was in the fire.
Inside the room, those candles you see are, where are they? I gotta find treasure. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the 60 candles all bear eternal flame on them. You detect in the western alcove, in this alcove right here, I can click this alcove right here. You see a little coffer that sits up on a shelf. There's quite a bit of good loot in this room, like a lot of nice stuff.
And I'm detecting magic, I assume, in the fire.
You're detecting magic. Well, yeah, the fire is magical. Each of the candles is magical. The stuff you're seeing on the shelf is magical. There's like, this room is just like bombarding you with good magic, high level magic.
I'm more
You
focused
sound
on
like
the
you're
fire.
begging us to go into this room, but just know we're going into the room.
Okay. I mean, and that's fine. I'm glad that you're going into the room.
Who's walking into the room first?
So Argus is going to do a CMB check on Krandek.
Push him into the room.
Push him into the room.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
I'm going to go ahead and take your lead and do a CMB on Cthulhu and push him into the room.
Okay.
No!
I got a 9. No,
We
wait,
closed the
I got,
doors
I got a
behind
22.
Yeah, 22 Musashi got.
All right, that goes against my CMD.
No, dude, I'm just
We're
playing.
just kidding.
I was gonna say, because if he failed it, I was gonna grab him and throw him into the room.
Hey, baby girl.
It goes against your CMD.
Bunch of children fighting over who's going to go in the scary room first.
Oh well, you would have won because I only have a 19 on it.
Okay, and
Okay.
Cthulhu, you
initiative.
have a 12. All right, baby. I need you to not step on the keyboard, please.
Hey, Jeremy, before I roll for initiative, can I cast a spell?
You already rolled for initiative.
I didn't roll for initiative.
I see it. You rolled it right there. No, you rolled a combat maneuver. Okay, roll for initiative. What spell did you want to cast?
Speak.
Beast Speak?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So I cast Beast Speak.
Baby, stop! You can't touch stuff.
Is that cool with you?
I
Yeah.
touch what I please, damn it.
What does Beast do? I'm so curious.
I can talk to animals. Hours. I rolled an 8.
I see that. It's not a good roll.
Not a good.
Yeah, I got a 9.
All right, that was your low rolls. Get those out of the way.
All right. Yours was right. Why is it not right anymore? All right. So yeah. So what do y'all choose to do? Y'all are sitting there. Nothing happens. Cordova, you're at the top of the order.
Can I roll a knowledge check on did I read anything about how to get this to work?
No, you did not.
Let's just walk into the room and see what happens.
All right, I'm going to walk into the room right here and take a look at this fire.
All right. You walk into the room. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jeremy, can we address something really quick?
Yeah.
Something that we should have addressed earlier, and I just skipped my mind. I have a -2 strength temp from that room of hauntings. Is that gone, or do I need to get rid of that myself?
From the Rune of Hauntings. Did you take anything for it?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I
So
don't know how long it was supposed
no,
to
you
last.
still. I think you still have it. It's just
Okay.
temporary damage until you
But
go
I
to sleep.
needed to burn a spell of lesser restoration to fix that.
Okay.
And before
And-
you do it, I was looking at something. Hang on. There
Yeah.
is heal checks that we can do that help I mean, it's
No, help.
really ridiculous. Yeah, there is.
Help what? No, I'm just.
Oh, I thought you said no. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, he's hearing baby noises.
No. All right. There
help
are heal
with-
checks you can do to help what?
To help with negative levels, but I mean, it's a high heal roll, but it does work.
I mean, if
Looking it
yeah,
up now.
sure. I want you guys to be as ready as you can be. We'll retcon anything that you need retcon for a minute. So just get your.
It's called long-term care. Providing long-term care since it means it's usually
Oh, long-term care refers to like you sleeping for days. Like you get
4 ability points is twice normal rate, 2 hit points per level for a full 8 hours rest of days, 4 hit points per level for
Yeah.
each rest. Yeah, okay.
So if you provided long-term care
Oh,
to
we
it
didn't
while he
sleep,
went to sleep,
No, I was thinking we were sleeping.
yeah.
Nope.
I was thinking we
No.
slept after we defeated the crab.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
could
was
burn
before.
one of your spells of lesser restoration to try and get your.
Yeah, I
strength.
don't think strength does much for me, but I'd rather go in there with my full strength. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
do that, and that puts me back at full. It's just lesser restoration.
Okay.
Anybody else need anything like that, or are we good?
I'm not seeing anything on my sheet.
Okay. I've got 7 potions of
thought-
cure moderate. I'm gonna throw 4 of them on Krandak.
That works.
Because, that would be good.
Okay. So y'all ready now? Cordova
guys
moved
ready?
into the room. Nothing happens. He has this eerie feeling of dread as he looks around the room, and all around on the inside of the room there seem to be strange Thessalonian runes carved into the wall that glisten as he looks around at him. Cthulhu.
Oh, going to go over here by these weird candles and do a perception check and see if I hear any stuff that's bad.
All right.
Can it be like the Runewell where we need to cut our hand and bleed into this to get the Malfeshnor core to come out?
Maybe.
13.
Well, I'll wait till you all move into the room proper before I do anything like that then.
Oh, almost. You feel like if you just listened like at a 14, you would have known.
Damn it.
But you did not hear anything. Yeah, that was a fairly poor stealth roll for both of us, I believe. Yeah, for both of us. All right. So yeah, do you take a standard action or is that?
I'm going to no. Well, hold on.
I guess you
If
can ready to
anything-
attack if you drew a
Yeah,
weapon.
if anything jumps out at us like hostile, I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Okay. All right. Krandak.
All right. I guess I will take a step into the room. My 5-foot step. I guess I'll perceive as well because the room's empty and a little creepy. Bink. 18.
Yeah. Let's see. But I guess my stealth roll would go for the whole round. So yeah, you don't know quite what, but somewhere in front of you, these candles seem to shimmer a little bit.
Hey,
Um,
guys! There's something about these candles. They're like really shiny. Something's weird about them.
Stompy.
Okay, so Argus is going to move into the room first. I'm going to be right here.
Mm-hmm.
Argus,
Okay.
as he moves into the room, he screams out, "Oh, mighty Malfashion Core, where are you?" And then he's going to command Stompy to come into the room, which Stompy follows, and he's going to use scent.
All right. And how does scent work again?
So if I am within where I am, I would smell him, and then if I am within 5 feet of him, I would know where he is. Like I wouldn't know exactly where he is, but you would tell me you're within 5 feet.
All right. You are not within 5 feet. But Stompy smells something in front of y'all.
So give me a general direction.
In front of, like, towards the west. So I'm going to go over here on this wall. I mean, yes, north, south, east, towards the east. Yeah.
Towards the east?
Yes, sir. This direction. Can you see where I'm looking? Yeah.
Yeah, you're this way right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Argus is going to do a perception. $18, probably the same thing.
Yeah, you see some kind of vague shimmering around these candles in this fire pit. That's about it. That's all you can see.
As a free action, oh mighty Malfashnikor, we're here to kill you. Show yourself. You plague the world with your hate and your destruction.
All right. Roll a diplomacy check. Or are you trying a diplomacy check? Is that your?
Yeah, we can.
I guess that can be your standard action.
Sure. 17.
17. Not quite. I need everybody to roll a will save.
Way to go, Argus.
Like you
You
all
son bitch.
get struck immediately with remembering your dreams from the night before. Now that you're all standing in this room.
Oh. Only a 10.
Argus is a 13.
21, baby.
6.
Woo! Is a
Freaking
5.
kidding me?
All right.
Natural 2.
So everybody except for Cthulhu failed. So
If it wasn't his dream to kill all of us.
That
he's
just means
not-
Cthulhu takes half damage.
no, he's not. He's not trying to dominate you or command you or hurt you. He's trying to convince you to help him. So everybody who failed is now a +2 on any roll against your allies. Any roll to betray your friends, you are a +2.
I don't feel like I want to betray my friends.
Yeah.
So,
I want to get back to my wife and kids. Fuck y'all.
all right. We move around to the top of round 2. All right.
Cordova. You want to say Cordova?
Is that pit like deep? Like, can we see into it?
This is a couple inches.
Yeah, it's just a couple inches.
Okay.
Let's see. I gotta look up something real quick because it'll be important. Okay. All right. So this shimmeringness moves a little bit closer to Stompy and Argus, and for a brief second, a beast
Oh, Lord.
appears before you.
Oh.
This is what you guys see.
What is that?
Nice.
Show players. All right, now that was a 5-foot step. So he is going to unleash on Stompy with a full round action.
Wait,
wanted
how
to
can,
make
he,
sure.
how can he do a full round action when he was over here?
He did a 5-foot step.
He's a big fucking thing.
Yeah, he was not within 5 feet of you. And so he took a 5-foot step.
Okay.
Now he's within 5 feet of you. And he's attacking. All right. Attack number 1, he goes out to bite Stompy. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
For 12 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. And then as he's attacking with his bite, he rends out with 2 claws. 26.
Wait, you got to take minuses for the claws.
I take minuses for the claws.
Claws are not primary; they're secondary.
So have you been taking minuses for this whole time?
Talons are primary. There's a
Ah.
chart. Look it up.
Okay. So that would be a -5. So 21 to hit.
Yep, you hit.
All right. For 12 points of damage.
Jesus. We fucked up. We better run.
It's a natural 20 on that last one. Roll to confirm. It's with the minus. It's 21 to confirm.
And you're taking -4s on these?
-4s. It's
Yeah.
22 to confirm. I was taking -5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I got a 21 on a D52 with a natural weapon.
That's a named character?
Mm-hmm.
Malfeshnakor
is his name.
Hold on.
Your daughter pulled out her tooth.
Dude,
We
guys, I'm
lost it
shaking.
everywhere. Then we almost lost it down the drain, which led to snaking the drain and pulling out a Wookiee. And now they're ready for bed.
Okay.
Your kid just pulled out their tooth?
Yeah, she does that sometimes.
Nice.
9.
Hardcore.
You said 21 critical hit, you said?
Yeah, 21 on the D52 with natural weapons.
Didn't think you guys could hear all that. All right. I have bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, or magic. Those are the options.
Let's go slashing.
Double damage, target is knocked prone.
Oh.
Leg swipe.
So double damage.
Yeah.
Let's say so that is
He's gonna die. You just killed him.
Yeah, it's
again instead of just doubling it.
Finally killed the damn dinosaur.
Yeah, that is so double damage would be triple damage, so one more. Okay, so that is 28 points of damage.
okay.
He's not dead, is he?
Yeah, he's dead.
All right. Well, right here with his opening attack, Malfeshnakor reaches out and grabs your beloved dinosaur and just kind of rends him apart right in front of you. As you're looking at it, I'm fucking shaking. As you're looking at it, he he seems to be almost vibrating in and out of reality, like as he's doing this. He with his last claw, he rips open Stompy's throat, and then he comes up and he locks eyes with you, and it is Cordova's turn.
It's vibrating in and out of reality. I know something about that.
That
do I
sounds
know?
familiar.
Can I roll Y? What's happening here?
I'll give you a spellcraft on it.
Ugh, give me the lowest fucking thing. 13.
13's good enough. He seems to be under the effect of a blink spell. Yeah, he is blinking back and forth between the material plane and the ethereal plane. So pretty much when y'all hit him, like it's gonna be 50-50 on whether or not he's there or he's in the ethereal plane.
I hate this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna suck. Should you blink him and us get the fuck out?
Not impossible.
You want me to try that?
Oh,
I don't know. What do you guys want to do
cool.
I'm gonna fucking die.
I don't think so. But all right. So yeah, that's Cordova's turn. Round 2. Or well, it was round 2 when he attacked. But it's Cordova's turn.
Do you guys want to proceed?
Let's see. He was just about to initiate like 40-something points of damage in one round of attacks. I don't know if we're gonna survive this.
He did crit.
Well, I know, but even before then, it was going to be a 16 for the opening attack, and then 2 claw attacks could be like 8 each. You're still talking 20 or 30 one round against one person.
Yeah.
If he hits. If he hits. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. I'm going to 5-foot step here, cast Shield of Faith on Red Deck. It's going to give you a +2 to your AC.
All right.
Basically 9 minutes.
All right.
Oh, no, sorry. 4
Nice.
minutes.
Plus 2.
Nice. All right. That moves on
I'll
to
be right back while y'all are
actually,
going on here.
right in the middle of his attack, Cthulhu, I'm sorry I didn't give you this. Right in the middle of his attack, because he appeared as he as he was attacking Stompy. Cthulhu, you should have gotten your shot off.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I'm sorry about that. So you should get
Do it
your
to
attack now.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna do this. 16?
16 does not hit.
More.
You're a little in shock by what he's done to you. All right, Cthulhu, 23 hits. 23, bam.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you hit him 6 damage. Yeah, he seems to be a little hurt by that. Just a little.
Okay, now I'm going to so this area right here is the whole square taken up by this little candelabra thing?
No.
Okay.
So you can stand in the majority of the square.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And yeah, that's it. Okay, cool.
All right. And then Cordova, you Shield of Faith, Krandak.
Yep.
Cthulhu, it's back to your turn.
Okay, so now I'm going to. Can I knock all these candles off the thing?
Sure, as a move action.
Right.
And it would be another move action to climb up on top of that pedestal if that's what you're thinking.
No, I don't want to climb up on the pedestal. I just want to knock all these bad boys off of this thing.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so I'm knocking all the candles off. And
Tell me about your bow that you're using, by the way.
it is a composite masterwork longbow,
Okay, composite.
and it's pretty neat.
But it's not magical, right?
Right.
Okay.
All right, who'd you kill this time?
And that's
All right.
it.
No, it didn't kill anybody. All right, so Krandak, that's you.
All right, so since this thing appeared in front of me, I'm going to freak out and try and smash it with my magic great axe. And I think I'm going to try and do a power attack two-handed with it.
Okay.
I think I got
Okay.
that selected.
Two-handed power attack. So you can kill it.
Nope, I'm not.
All right. No, you do not actually. You would have 20 points of damage. Damn. Yeah. So you that would have been an awful good hit, but it was just an awful hit. And we move on to Argus.
Argus is shocked.
Hey. Uh-huh.
So Argus is going to move right here,
Yeah.
and he's going to start a wild shape.
Okay. Does that involve a roll or anything? How long does it take?
It's just a standard action.
Okay. So he should wild shape by the end of this round. Like or does he wild shape immediately and then oh no, it's a standard action. So so you're moving standard. So you're done now.
Yep.
What do you turn into?
You'll know later.
Okay. We move back around to the top of the order. The Malfeshnacore, he turns and sets his eyes on he sets his eyes on Krandak and Cordova. Okay. And he glares at you, with this feeling, trying to invoke fear in you, trying to crush you with despair. I need you guys to roll will saves.
You can do it.
Krandak. Oh, that's a good roll. That's an 18.
Heck yeah.
I clicked it. Why didn't it work?
Oh,
God.
just barely. Like, just barely. No, that was successful. So yeah, y'all resisted. Crushing Despair would have given you a -2 on every attack roll, saving throw, ability check, and so on.
Oof.
Yeah. Crushing Despair counters and dispels Good Hope.
So did Mount Fashionacore move? I'm sorry.
No, he has not moved. All right, he is going to move now though. He's going to take a 5-foot step over to the side.
I'm sorry. I'm using that.
Daddy too.
You're using that as you. Okay, I get you. So yeah, he's going to take a 5-foot step over to the side and move on to Cordova's turn.
2, Daddy.
Yeah, there's 3.
3. Over.
Okay.
3, Daddy.
Reaching out to Argus
3.
and Faith, +2 to your AC
Nice.
for 4 minutes.
Wait, say that again?
Argus has +2 to his AC shield of Faith as well.
Nice.
So y'all both essentially have it for 40 more rounds. Like,
Yeah, basically.
Grandak's got it for 39 rounds. Argus has it for 40. Okay. It moves on. Cthulhu.
I'm gonna take another shot at this guy.
Hey. By the way, he is. I didn't notice this until before, but or just before the session. He is technically of a goblinoid subtype.
Oh shit!
So yeah,
Okay, cool.
add your bonus to him.
No, I see.
At least someone's
Krandak
having
have anything
fun.
for that?
All right. So
Okay, taking 2
Does
shots.
Krandak have anything for goblins? I don't think so.
21 hits.
Nice.
Boom.
11 damage.
You feel like a lot of that goes through. 19 hits.
Nice.
And you feel like maybe that damage doesn't go through. Like it kind of just gets stuck in his hair. But your first hit, you felt like a lot of that went through.
Cool. And I am just gonna chill here because I've found a little sweet spot.
All right.
All right.
Anybody want to roll a knowledge check on this guy, by the way?
I have a quick question.
Which one?
Go ahead, Josh first.
Okay, so I was just double checking my buffs, trying to see. Under buffs, I have the 2 different power attacks, one-handed, two-handed, but I also have this monster hunter, magic beast, or aberration.
Yes.
So that does qualify because he's a magical
Yes.
goblin thing.
Yes, sir. I'd say it would.
Oh, damn.
Call him aberration, magical beast.
All right. Well, that's a bummer. I wonder if that would have helped.
Let's see. What were your previous misses? No.
It was a 13. It was well off.
Yeah, it wouldn't help.
All right. Well, I clicked it on anyways. I'm trying to see what that one does.
Good. Yeah, it's a +2 to your attack and hit for certain
All right. Cool.
monstrous type, whatever.
It's on now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. You guys are lighting it up now. Yeah, it's your turn, by the way.
It was my turn.
Yes, sir. Oh, and Casey, you asked a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you said roll a knowledge. What knowledge?
Oh, I'd say knowledge planes.
Oh, okay.
Planes 24. You notice that, or you know that with a creature, an interplanar creature such as this, he probably needs magical weapons to cut through and do significant damage to him. Yeah. Krandak.
All right, so I'm gonna take another two-handed power attack with Monster Hunter with the Magic Great Axe. 15. Damn it.
15 is not a hit. You are blinded by your feelings for Stompy. Yeah. You can move. I guess try a move action. What's your base attack bonus at level 4? It's only 4, right? Or 5?
Yeah, at 4 it's 4.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Does that mean like another attack if I don't move?
No.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately not. All right. So you do, however, have 2-weapon fighting. You can drop your great axe and draw your dual long swords, but neither one of those are magical.
Yeah.
They'll give you something to think about for a little while Argus moves on to his turn.
So on your turn, you see Argus transforms into a larger version of Stompy.
Yeah, a larger version of Stompy.
Yep, he's medium size. It's Stompy.
All right.
Um,
On to me.
I know. Say bye, Daddy.
All right.
She don't want to go nowhere.
And talk to me about wild shape. Is there any kind of property where we can say that you're magical while you're in wild shape, or is that not an argument?
It's a magical ability, so it's up to you. But as far as the text, no.
Okay, so we're gonna say no.
Okay.
All right.
So
I don't have any bottle caps
transform,
left.
and you hear this really loud roar come out.
Mm-hmm.
But as you notice, since this is his first time doing it, so he's like darting back and forth. He stops right next to Krandak, and he looks at Krandak and here releases out with
On Krandak.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want me to roll that, or do you want to roll that?
You said you would roll it.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure. All right. He attacks Krandak with bite. This is primary. That is a 17 to hit, sir.
It does not. It's up at a 20.
All right. So yeah, you reach out to attack Krandak, and just just bite armor instead.
I look at him. Hey, you damn dinosaur!
And you just notice like a lot of twists happening.
Why are you attacking Krandak?
So pretty.
All right. Yeah, they're so pretty, baby. They are pretty. All
Pretty
right.
enough to kill.
And that's your turn. You move and you attack.
5-foot stepped and I attacked.
You 5-foot step to attack. Okay, it's a good idea to 5-foot step. It moves around to the top of the order with Malfeshnikor. He is going to. What is this? No, that'd be a bad idea. I don't want to use that.
There you go, Daddy. Look, a ball, Daddy, a ball.
He looks over at you now that you've transformed into a monster creature.
This.
And he kind of smiles this wicked-looking grin on his monstrous face. And I need you to make a will save.
Who?
Argus, please.
Will?
Yes. Will.
So pretty, Daddy, so pretty.
Crap! He tried to charm monster you, which he can only do one time a day.
I don't even think that would have worked because I'm still considered human.
I was going to argue that it would have worked, but you passed it anyways, so it's a moot point. You go back to Molly. All right, and that is his. He's going to take a 5-foot step, over to here, kind of crowding over into this corner, away from the fire pit. You'll notice as he's been standing in the fire pit, like he does seem to have a little singed fur. Yeah. And that moves on to Malfeshnikor. Yeah, that was his turn. Cordova.
Did Argus just attack Krandak?
Yes, he did.
I'm going to 5-foot step over here, drawing my wand magic missile, and attack the Malfeshnikor
All right, you attack the Malfeshnikor.
with magic missile.
Magic missile. I'm attacking the
Forget how that
Malfeshnikor.
works. I got to look that one up.
It's an automatic hit. I believe it's level 1, so you Or maybe
Missile of magic energy darts from your fingertips and strikes its target, dealing 1d4 plus 1 points of damage.
what level does Oracle get that spell?
Oh, they don't. I have to roll use magic device.
Okay, so you roll use magic device, and you'll cast it as a level 1. So it'll be or
So pretty,
let's see.
Daddy. So pretty.
I want to make sure because I thought we were.
That should pass.
No.
It's
I'm
10
sure it does. I'm not looking at
10
it.
plus the spell level.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
There you go, Daddy.
Magic missile.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, you'll cast it at a level 1, so you'll get 1d4 plus 1 damage.
So pretty. It's so pretty.
3.
3, nice. All that seems to go through. You hit him, and it does decent damage. Moves on Cthulhu. If you want to shoot from where you're at, you will be shooting through combat, so you'll have to take a 5-foot step to avoid that.
No, hello, Daddy.
Does he not have precise shot?
You do have precise shots, so never mind.
She's hungry.
Gonna.
It's so pretty. Look how pretty.
Okay, what was the thing about lighting arrows on fire?
Oh, I was going to do it a move action to coat it in whatever oil or whatever substance y'all had before, and a move action to light them.
Okay, what about picking up and throwing it?
You'd have to have the throw anything feat. And then it would just be like 1d3 damage. Yeah.
You're better off just shooting him.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
take ghost.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ghost.
Baby.
I take ghost.
All right, so you take a 5-foot step, and you are going to unload on him, I assume?
Yeah.
Rapid shot.
Touch me. Don't touch me. Mommy.
By the way, I can only hear her, not you.
Yeah. 12 does not hit. 23 does, however. For minimum damage. All right.
Better than no damage.
Yeah, better than no damage. All right. So, yeah, you hit him. You do some hurty to him. You're just chipping away, but y'all, chipping away. Y'all have done a good little bit. Grandak.
All right, so
There is a dinosaur in between you and the Malfashionacore.
yep.
So you can go around to try and attack him if you have the movement speed, or just step through the fire and take fire damage.
Well, it'd be 5, 10, 15.
That would be 20 feet, because the second diagonal would count as 15. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
pick it
my
right there, that's 20 feet.
my movement speed is 20 anyways.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're
So
good.
then I'll take another great axe swing with power attack and all that still on there. Hopefully I can actually, get something. Yeah, baby.
Boom! Oh! With your magic great axe, you reach out and you just smash him for 24 points of damage. Jesus fucking Christ.
Talking about beautiful.
You see him kind of like stagger. You hit his Achilles tendon, and he just kind of knee buckled from that one. Jesus, 24 points of damage. That's fucking ridiculous. Holy shit. All right, that moves on to Argus in dinosaur form.
So I have a question. Argus in this form, at medium level, he has 2 talons, a bite, and 2 claws.
Okay,
Okay. That
full round action.
that would be a full round action.
Yeah.
The claws would be at a minus.
-4,
That's what I'm looking at right now. Hang on.
-6.
-4.
Okay,
-4. Okay.
that's fine.
Now, I've read that some people don't allow the dinosaur to use the claws attack unless they're using pounce, which I can't use pounce. So it's up to you.
Well, I know I've heard this argument before, and the thing that sticks out in my head is using talons and claws in the same round, like same 6 seconds. You're using all 4 limbs to attack.
That's what I'm saying. It's up to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to think you'll need to pounce to use all 4 limbs.
Okay. So you notice once again in the dinosaur shaking his head. He's staring awfully hard at Cordova. You hear growling, but then the growling turns into words, and he turns towards the Malfashnikor and screams, "Die!" Full round action. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Do
First
it.
Talon.
Use a bottle cap.
And second Talon, 16.
We're out of bottle caps.
Now I have 1 on my sheet,
Oh, okay.
so I'm gonna use a bottle cap on this bite, which is a +8, right?
All right. Yeah, +8.
Bottle cap, 17 +8. That should be a hit.
Ooh, that's a hit.
3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. All right.
And then I
Yeah.
am going to roll an acrobatic.
Oh shit. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What?
I've not been making y'all do the mischance on actually hitting. We'll start that at the beginning of next round. That's fine.
Okay. So now I'm going to roll acrobatics. Where's acrobatics at? To avoid the attack of opportunity if he's going to take one.
I am not.
Okay, then I'm not going to roll it.
Okay. What do you mean attack of opportunity? Why would you need to avoid the attack of opportunity?
He's in a threatened square.
Oh no, you attacked with your
Oh, I did a
T10
full
talents.
action, so I can only take a
Yeah, you can.
5 step.
Yeah, you can take a 5-foot
Gotcha.
step back away.
Okay. Sorry.
All right.
Go.
I know it's fine. All right, so that moves back around to the top of the round. And just for fun, everybody roll me 1d100. I guess everybody that has hit, roll me 1d100. Just for fun, see if those damage would have gone through.
Well, if they're hitting him with magic weapons, doesn't the damage go through?
No. So Musashi would have failed. Whoever rolled this first D100, Stompy, you would have
How
failed.
did I manage to get a 1 out of 100?
You're a lucky man.
I hit him with magic missile.
Cordova would have been successful.
No, wait a minute. Look, that roll. I don't think that actually rolled right.
Probably didn't. Rolling 1 D100.
D100. Because it just showed 1. There, now they have the brackets.
You still would have failed.
Yep, okay.
But all right, so that's fine. So yeah, y'all would not have done much damage at this point, but I forgot that mechanism, so that's my fault. All right, we'll move on. Argus just went, so that's top of round 4. Malfeshnikor is kind of hemmed in here, so he's going to take a full round action at the hardiest one of you that he sees in front of him, or the only one that's in reach, rather. I'm sorry. He is going to bite, claw, Krandak.
Don't forget
Bite.
+2 to AC.
Yeah, that's already on my sheet. I already gave the temp on there.
Bite is a 24 to hit for 11
Got
damage. Claw number 1, a -4 is 16 to hit for no damage. And claw number 2, Jesus Christ, crit, or at least, threatening crit, 35 to hit. Oh wait, no, so that's -4, so it'd be 31 to hit. And the 17 doesn't confirm though, so that's only going to be max damage, which is 12.
All right, so total damage was
23.
Jesus.
Whoo, I'm hurting bad, boys.
You need to back out and
That's why I
get.
gave you all those cure mods.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can absolutely, as part of a move action, 5-foot step and draw your potion, and then another move action to drink it if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing.
Yeah. Moving on, he just went and he, wrecking Krandak. Cordova, you have you have a wand of magic missile.
Is there some check I can do to know how to take him out of this blink he's got going on?
Let me see.
Daddy's locked in. Daddy needs potty.
Come potty. Let's see. If you can, all right. If you have a weapon that can hit ethereal creatures, it increases your chance to hit.
There's no way to.
Yeah, if you can see invisible creatures, not fairy dust or fairy fire, but if you can see invisible creatures, it increases your chance to hit. Likewise, if you have a similar ability, Devin, like if you can blink or something like that, this one decreases your chance to hit, but I'll just go ahead and say that
Yeah,
erases
but that's
your
my
chance.
chances to hit. Fucking
Yeah.
useless. Never gonna hit him. Never hit him. Give me a second. I might have an idea though. Let me read. I have a scroll of see invisibility.
Yeah, if you move action, draw your scroll, standard action, or whatever 4-round action, read your scroll with the appropriate use magic device check, then perfect.
Yep, and use magic device check for reading scrolls is going to be like a 20. And
It's not so
I
bad.
can't cast this otherwise. And it's a self spell, so again, useless.
Okay. Don't be so pessimistic. You guys got this. You've taken him down to half his health.
Okay. I'm going to move here. On the way, I'm going to drop that wand and draw my cure wand. And as soon as ready in action, as soon as Krandak steps into the square behind him, I'm going to cure him with cure light wounds. So,
Daddy can't lay down, baby. Daddy's busy.
She absolutely wants to be around you, Daddy.
Let's see what this does. This seems fun.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Just because I like the idea of it. All right. That moves on to Katul's turn.
Okay. The big bad cat.
light him up.
All right, here's the thing. This is a loft flavor. But this open pit, right?
Bug. Yeah.
You said it's a move action to set up a arrow where it has like stuff on it to combust.
Yeah.
So can I not shoot through this
God, Daddy.
and light it on fire?
They got a charge.
If you can tell me what you're using to make your arrows combust, I will 100% allow you to do that because that just sounds like fun.
Boy, she sounds just angry at you, Daddy.
She doesn't want to go 9-8, or no,
Weapon.
she's trying to go 9-8. My bad.
You don't have anything in your
Okay.
inventory that's combustible.
I feel like the rash oil that I have probably has a little bit of alcohol in it. Just to like dry out
like
the
liniment
skin.
oil.
Right. So I want to maybe it's either that, but I know that hemp rope is combustible as well.
Okay.
like,
Okay.
from
So what I'm gonna do?
experience.
All right, because the chance to hit starts on this round too. So I will give you a 50% chance of your liniment oil, your rash oil, actually combusting. So you'll roll, and if you hit, you'll get 50% chance to hit, and then 50% chance for fire damage. Fair
Okay.
enough?
Okay.
All right.
I like it.
All right.
You succeed in making the whole room smell like lavender.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, this is so refreshing.
For some reason, I'm very tired right now. Okay. Here we go.
All right. 24
Oh,
hits. Give me
yeah.
a D100, please, sir.
Make your deal.
Boom! It perfectly hits. Roll a D6.
Okay.
This is the D6 fire.
Oh,
Boom.
max damage.
All right, so 17 points of fucking damage with one of your hits. Was that a rapid shot or?
Yeah, it was.
Sweet.
Cordo is giving you a thumbs up.
I mean that's enough. That healthily cut through his DR.
All right. So now I'm gonna have one more shot. Here we go.
Ooh, nat 1.
Poop.
Roll to confirm.
All right. 1 second. This is a D20.
Yes, sir. It's the just hit the same thing again.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. What are your bonuses?
Give me a second.
All right, so no, your D20 roll was a nat 17.
Yeah.
And your pluses are like you have like +9 to it. So yeah, you would have hit. So that's just a miss. That's not a confirmed fumble.
Cool.
Yes, you can have that. You can absolutely have that. Jesus. All right. My kid is just taking stuff from my desk. All right, so we move on. Who's after Cthulhu? Is it Krandak?
All right. So I'm gonna do the whole 5 foot step of that. Pop the potion, and I'm gonna use one of the cure moderate wounds. So that's 1d8, or no, 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1d10, or is it 1d10 plus 2?
Or is it a 2d8?
I think it's 2d8 plus 2.
It's
Oh,
2d8.
2d8 plus 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So. 2d8 plus 2. What the? Oh, that's why. Got a 12 out of that.
All right. Nice.
All right.
That enacts
That's a
my ready to action,
Mm-hmm.
and you get another 8 points.
All right. Back in the fight. Well, 27. I might drink another potion before I go in for another swipe.
All right. That moves around. Argus.
So, has my bite? It didn't go through because of his DR, right?
Your bite? No, it didn't.
Okay. Argus, realizing that his wild form shape's not really doing anything. No, that's not. He's going to step 5 foot step at the Malfashional core.
Mm-hmm.
Full round action. Ready?
All right. Yeah. Let's go.
First one's a Talon, 25.
25 hits. Give me a 50% miss chance.
71.
71 hits. Perfect.
So how much of that went through?
Not quite half of it.
Okay.
Enough that you felt him bleed
Okay.
in your mouth.
Trying to
Yeah, in
determine
your
something.
mouth.
My second Talon, 27.
27 hits. 50% miss chance. That's max damage again, by the way.
I know.
It's really good.
Oh, I'm supposed to go around you go to sleep.
I
Oh.
put a space. No, I
Oh,
put
yeah, you put a space. Okay.
No, look at that. I don't think that rolled right. It didn't
Yeah.
have the brackets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So he's
weird.
rolling
Yeah.
again. 32. Yeah, you seem to just swing at him. You think you would have hit, but you just catch
Okay.
hair.
And then my last thing is a bite
Bite.
for 18.
18 misses.
Okay.
18 just barely misses. All right, moves around to the top of the round. He still has his eyes locked on Musashi, so he is going to he kind of hunkers down, and you see him jump through the flames towards Musashi. Right? Let's see.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Acrobatics. Yeah, he jumps a little low, so he's going to take a little bit of fire damage on the way, but he's going to try and come crashing down on you with a bite. 19 to hit.
Misses by 1.
Yeah, nice.
Holy shit!
Let's
That's
see,
me right there.
1d6.
Came through on that one.
Let's see, and he takes 4 points of magical fire damage.
Keep him in the fire.
I
He
think I'll
lands
probably.
kind of right there.
It's like, I hate to say it, I think I might need to just try and take a swing at him, or.
Yeah, he's like right on top of you. Like he's his chest is rubbing up against your face. He's on you.
Okay, so I have to somehow get away from him before I can attack, huh?
Yeah, I mean, no, you can attack from there.
Okay.
You actually can attack from there. Because large creatures, you can share like a corner of their space with them because of some.
okay.
Like, it's expected, you're standing, in between their legs or something like that. I might have that wrong. It might be one, it might be another size category up, but we'll fact check that later. Cordova.
Ooh, it's my turn.
Yes,
Hold on, let me.
You are within AO,
Heyo.
AOO range. If you try a spell, by the way.
Yeah. That doesn't stop me from 5 foot stepping though. So, shit. Do I heal you or do I move back and help Cthulhu?
I'll be all right, chum.
It'll
It's
be all right now, man.
If I know anything, it's Cthulhu doesn't need any help at this point. So
Yeah.
now using the wand is not provoking an attack of opportunity, right?
Using a wand, yes, it does.
It does.
Yes, you're
Bullshit
casting a
is this?
spell.
What kind of bullshit is this?
Bumbleclap.
I'd say that using a wand isn't casting a spell, but okay.
I'm just gonna let you wave a stick in my face, and I'm not gonna like hit you or nothing. It's fine.
It's not in your face. It's in his face.
All right. So, is that what
Hold
you're gonna
on,
do?
I'm
You're
no,
gonna take an AOO?
No,
You
because
take
if
your
you're
five
gonna,
foot step
I
back.
will never take an attack of opportunity from a beast like this.
Sat there for too long. He swings at you.
No, I move away.
31 to hit.
I'm gonna 5-foot step back to Cthulhu here, and hit Cthulhu with guidance.
All right. Guidance.
You get a
Nice.
+1 on your next attack if you announce it. So announce
Heck
it.
yeah.
Sweet. All right. And that moves on to Cthulhu's turn. By the way,
Sweet. Okay.
does anybody have magic weapon? Like that might be
I do.
something y'all would have liked. No, I mean like the spell magic weapon.
Oh no, I don't.
No, but almost everyone's carrying a magic weapon.
Almost. All right. Go ahead.
I'm going to use the old adage, what's not broke, don't fix it. And I'm going to take another shot using up almost all of my rash ointment, realizing that hopefully we'll go back to town so I'm not an itchy mess.
I'll say these 2 shots exhaust the last of your rash ointment.
Yeah. Okay.
Argus
Okay,
actually
then
made for you, by the way.
If I only have 2 more shots of it, I would rather save it.
Okay.
So instead, I'm just going to have the 2 rapid shots. And my character sheet won't open, so I'll need someone to do it for me.
All right,
Add a
I'll get
+1 to that.
Yes, please. I would like to invoke guidance.
Yes, that works for 1 attack. So
Okay.
It's rapid shot, so I think it would work for both actually.
it says 1, but it's up to you. You're the boss.
Rapid shot is 1 attack. He's
The
just
creature
fine.
gets a +1 competence bonus on a single attack roll.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
okay, no, single attack roll. All right, so yeah, you're right. Are you going to hit the button, or you want me to?
You can.
All right, I will hit the button.
Yes.
27.
Oh, 27 to hit. That's actually a
Ooh,
28
yeah.
to hit. All right, and you're gonna rapid shot again.
Oh.
Who? All right, that one was bad.
Of course, the higher.
Damn
damage
it,
one gets
Jeremy.
roll.
You know what? I think I'm benevolent. I'll use the higher damage as the other roll. Why not? So that way some of it leaks through. But yeah, all right. So yeah, you dealt some damage to it. You see that shot kind of slice through part of his ear, and when you see that, you reach up and touch your own little burned mark that damn witch left you.
Oh yeah, my ear. What up?
Yeah.
C word.
All right. Krandak, you are almost underneath this guy.
All right. So what does that mean for me for movements and attacks since I'm basically underneath him?
I think you can attack fine. I think he might be actually inside your attack radius. So I mean, you can 5-foot step if you want to. Either way, it won't hurt.
All right. I guess I'll do the 5-foot step since that's not going to invoke anything, right?
Mhm.
All right. So I might as well do that. So in case Cordova needs to try and heal me or something, I'm going to take another pot shot at this guy and hope it's a no whammy. Ah!
Nice.
It's a whammy.
That's a whammy.
You swing, and he's still blinking in and out of time, so you just kind of, swing through and hit the wall. Argus.
So Argus is going to 5-foot step right here,
This up was-
and then so it's going to be a full round. So first one is going to be, and I'm using power attack. So
Go ahead.
let's see, we're level 4 now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have to add, so I don't have to go back in. If I hit, I have to add damage to it. Cool.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Isn't it an additional -1 as well?
Yeah. No, it will take the -1, just not the extra damage.
Okay.
Ready? So the first talon is 13. Second
Yes.
talon is a 15.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to bite with a power attack for bite. So that's different also. and bite. That is.
That one. Give me another bite.
Give you another bite.
Yeah.
23.
Okay, so it's just a regular old miss. You just bite air. Moves back around. Top of the order. Malfashnikor is going to go again. And honestly, guys, I don't know what he's going to do. I wasn't expecting to make it this long. He's going to cast a spell.
Gonna die.
Yeah, each of you guys that are right there by him can take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Not with range.
Well, no, not with ranged. But yeah, so that'd be Krandak and Argus. You're gonna put it. Okay.
He's gonna take off an attack.
All right, here we go. Krandax. God damn it.
Krandak.
Oh, that would have been good damage.
Look at these rolls, man. Just a series of misses all the way up here.
What was our roll for Stompy for his attack? He couldn't tell and he had to bite, right?
Yeah, he has to bite.
Okay. Fuck that.
All right.
Alright, we're shutting the door.
So yeah, you see he slowly begins to lift slightly off the ground. Yeah, he's starting to levitate a little bit. He might be about 3 to 5 feet off the ground right now.
Shoot.
All right. Moving on. Cordova.
Okay. Cure light wounds. What else am I gonna do? Roll that beautiful bean footage.
He sees you cast a spell and he slashes out at you, but his feet don't have anything to anchor him, so he just spins in a circle.
He's in the middle of casting a spell himself, isn't he?
Oh no, I was just joking.
Okay. You get a 7.
Four.
7 for recovery.
Nice.
7 more health for
And then
Randy.
that was my move. That was my standard as a move action. I'm not in a well, he's casting, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna move up here.
Okay, that's fine. Well, he casted. It's it's been cast, so he can attack.
Well, I'm not in his attack range, right? He doesn't have a 10.
No, if you had stepped here first, he would have.
Gotcha.
But you passed through a friendly square. Cthulhu.
I am going to smack him with the ointment this time. Will you roll it for me?
Yes.
Get it nice and lubed up.
Was there anything that we could add to that?
There should be
He's
point
flanked.
blank shot and rapid shot.
He is flanked. So that's a hit.
Woo!
Slash R1D1 hundo. Whether or not you get through, you do get through. Slash R1D1 hundo. The arrow does not ignite.
Damn it.
So your second attack. Boom, 20 hits.
Cthulhu is just racking him up into a pincushion this battle.
I'm gonna tell you what. This
Ooh.
cat is out of the bag, boys.
Oh, but he missed that one.
Yeah, your second hit just kind of grabs air, but your first one definitely went through. Your second hit catches fire but hits the other wall.
Dang. Yes. Sorry, guys.
Smells like patchouli in here. What the hell is going on?
Cool.
If anybody wants to do a heal check on the monster, anybody, just out of funness.
16.
I have heal checks. I think you can do it. Fine, got it.
15 for Argus.
Yeah, 15's good. 15's good enough. Yeah, 17.
That got a 17.
You still can't access your thing.
No.
I will give you a heal check because
Let's get a 14 or an 18. Yeah, we gotta make this a straight
13. All right.
Nice.
Good enough. Yeah, it's y'all all can tell that he's winding down. He's getting a little slow with his swings and he's not reacting as fast as he was. He's got blood starting to pour from him. You'd say he's taken at least 3/4 of his health damage, or maybe 2/3. That moves on. Cthulhu, you just went to Krandak.
So you said
Yeah,
he's 2/3 down, you said?
Yeah, he's floating in front of you. Yeah, you got
Grandak.
any
To
way
me.
you want to make this attack special, you can do
Uh-huh.
it.
Don't
If you have any way to make this
Don't
attack
leave
special.
the space.
Yeah, five foot step north, just in case you need me here.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan.
And then do
All
what you gotta do.
I don't really have anything much except for just use the great axe.
Alright.
Do it to it.
Is he
No,
still
He's flanked.
He's flanked. That's a hit.
Nice.
You swing through, and all of that goes through. And he really buckles on this one. Like, he even comes back down to the ground. Let's see. I gotta roll. I guess I'll have to roll a concentration on that to confirm. No, yeah, he crashes back down to the ground on that hit. Still burning in the fire. And we move on to Argus.
So full round attack. He's flanked. First Talon.
19 hits.
8 points of damage. Do I need a roll?
No, that is enough. With that, 3 points of damage that actually manages to go through.
Wait, no, my round.
Oh, you're still continuing? Go ahead. 25 hits. Oh, actually, give me 50% miss chances. Actually, all three, Krandak too, please. That actually is going to matter.
Okay. Was it just the
1d100?
Oh, guys.
Did I mess up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a
Alright.
space.
That's still not the end of the world, though. It just means that this round
Hang on.
didn't happen.
Damn it, I want to go to bed.
We're getting there.
So
yeah, and
on the first one, because I think I messed up on the first one.
No,
No.
it looks like it's
No.
a good roll.
no.
Okay.
All right, so you missed on both of those. You
Okay.
want to bite?
Then bite. 17.
Yeah, give me 50%.
Come on.
Hey, I'm on you guys' side too.
Ah,
All right. Move back around top of the order. Yeah, he is still levitating. He's going to.
You said he fell to the ground.
Yeah,
that
he
was
thought
because
my
he
attack.
didn't get hit.
Oh.
Yeah, my attack didn't actually go through.
is he still taking the fire damage from standing in the fire?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Just making sure.
He is. He's starting to panic.
Argus screams out, die.
All right. No, he casts a spell. Y'all can attack him for that.
Cool. So here's my bite. It's probably going to miss because all those hit.
Yeah.
24.
Ooh, 24. 50%.
Miss.
Come on. You can do it.
52.
Woo!
Yes.
Yes. Good damage goes through. And he's actually going to need a concentration check on that.
Take your attack of opportunity.
No, he needs his concentration check. His spell failed.
Okay.
And yeah, so yeah, Musashi, you can take your attack of opportunity as well.
Yes. Bink. Fuck.
All right.
That would've ended
moving
him.
on. It was Malfeshnakor's turn, and his spell failed. Damn it. Cordova.
Let's see.
He came out rolling rocks, and now his spells keep failing.
Perfect. I don't know. You guys seem to be okay on cure.
Yeah, I'm fairly topped off.
Hmm.
Pop him for whatever damage you can.
You think? Well, I just dropped my fucking magic wand.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So if I want to hit him for damage, he's not holding a weapon, so I can't use Burning Disarm on him. Command is likely going to fail if I try to make him fall in the fire. But I could try to make him fall in the magic fire.
Good.
Fuck, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Try and see what happens.
Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use command on him. He's an intelligent creature.
He has a very high will. What's the will save?
Likely speak his language. His will save. Why don't you roll it and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
It's 14.
28.
Yeah, see, fuck it. Waste of my time.
His will is a +10, so I wanted to know if it was even worth rolling in the first place.
Well, his will he could have rolled a 1.
He could have.
All right. Okay, so you tried command and it did not work.
Nope.
Cthulhu, you are now you're blocked again by Krandak of having a clear shot at battle. You felt like maybe that last spell was being directed towards you. You felt all your muscles in your body start to tense and ache and expand, but then Argus got that bite in on him and he let go. It failed.
Cthulhu, you have precise shot. That spot has been sweet for you all night.
That spot has been pretty sweet for you all night.
Uh-huh.
Just unleash on his ass and let's go to bed. Because I got to put a whole new character together now.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Was
do my
he below-
dinosaur dead.
Was he below con?
The dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cthulhu, you there? Ben?
Did we lose him?
I don't know.
Oh no, there it is.
No, I'm attacking for him.
With a miss. And another miss.
Double miss.
All right. So Cthulhu misses twice. Move on to Krandak.
All right.
Come on, Krandak, you can do it.
Come on.
Jesus Christ,
Big
please.
whammy. Big whammy.
Oh, shit, guidance, Devin. Oh, well.
I should have, but it's only a +1.
Oh,
Wouldn't help so far.
Bennett, you're muted.
Now it's 16,
Sorry.
but what do I get with the flank?
18.
All right. Yeah. Oh no. His it's down to a 17 with the flanking. Is there anything that we can add to that? Did you have guidance or something?
Nope.
No. That's with power attack on and everything. I just missed.
Attack off. All right. Argus, come on. He's low. He's real low.
Okay. Same thing as usual.
3 attacks.
Yep. First one, 28.
28 hits.
You need a 1d100.
Yes, sir.
Is that enough to go through?
Here. Yeah, that's enough to go through. I'll roll them for you. Makes it easier. Boom.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to roll it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no. Okay. If that had been a 57, you would have been like, yeah, that's fine.
No, I still would have rolled it.
Ah,
54. All right. Hits. Perfect.
Okay. Second
You
talent.
deal some damage. Boom.
D6.
Hits.
D-Hundo?
It's coming. 25.
Oh. Damn
Right.
it.
Come on. You almost got him, though.
I hate this blink
Switch
shit.
the thing around. 25.
Oh, 25 hits.
Oh, man, more than a 50.
Come on. That's
Damn it, dude. My mouse keeps resetting itself.
no, that's fine.
Flash roll 1d100. Up there's a space in
You
between
didn't do
them.
that right.
Yeah, that's fine.
61.
Fuck yeah! All right, you reach out and you bite into him, and you find your jaws reaching into.
I get a chance to grab.
Okay, well, doesn't matter.
Okay.
did.
No, I want
Clamp
to
your jaws into his throat, and clamp down, and blood just gushes out and over your face, and he kind of falls limp against you.
throat out.
You rip his throat out. You coup de grace him, just immediately.
And then I push him into the fire pit because he's a fucking asshole.
Right.
Cordova's going to run over to Stompy immediately. Okay, if we're out of combat.
I believe Stumpy is dead. He never rolled a
Stompy's
stabilizing throw.
If he was below con, he wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, if he was blocked, you're right. So yeah, y'all are standing around. Stompy has fallen. You're all just kind of shocked.
Yeah,
You're gathering your.
I'm on Stompy trying to resuscitate, but it's not working.
Argus comes in wild shape, and he runs over to Stompy. And he's doing all types of cures and everything to get him back up.
Nothing seems to work.
Is that magical fire?
It is magical fire.
Can I extinguish the fire?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and say you can dispel that fire.
I can.
If you have dispel, you can dispel it.
No,
I
I
don't
just
have
want to
dispel.
cast some magical water on it.
Oh, sure, why not?
Okay.
I can
cast
gentle
my-
repose him.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna gentle repose
Argus
Stumpy.
Argus casts magical water on the fire. It goes
Mhm.
out. He draws his scimitar and he just goes down there and takes his frustration out. Like he's crying and hacking away on his body. That's been his pet. That's been his best friend since he was lost in the woods. And he's just hacking away, like out of the pit. Like if you look down, he's just covered in his creature's blood. And he's just like screaming and crying the whole time.
That's rough. So yeah, I'm gonna cast gentle repose on the dinosaur. I'm not gonna stop Argus from doing what he's doing.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna try to wrap this dinosaur up with something to cover him and take him out of here.
Yeah, no problem. In fact, you don't even need to waste the spell. You can just put the Sahedron rune around his medallion around his neck, and it'll act as a constant gentle repose.
Yeah, do we want to put the rune of a Runelord on his neck? I don't think so.
That's a good point. All right.
We're not going to do that.
Even if you try, like even if Argus sees you try, well, if you do it and he sees it, he's taking it off.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It
but
would never cross Cordova's mind to ever touch that rune for anything.
while y'all are doing that, you spend some time in this room, you gather your thoughts, have a few minutes to search. In all, you find 60 magical, like ivory candles. They are pure ivory. They burn with continual flame, so they never get any shorter. Each one is worth about 25 gold. On this alcove over here, you found a single silver coffer that sits on its side on one of the shelves in the alcove. The coffer itself is worth 100 gold pieces, but the real treasure is inside. It's filled with white sand, and as you pour out the white sand, you pour a magical ring into your hand. Cordova, give me a spellcraft.
Spellcraft. 16.
16. It is a ring of force shield. When activated, a shield-like pane of force is generated, and it manifests in the image of a 7-pointed star, the Sahedron rune. So, like, you use this, and it's like Doctor Strange's magic shield. It just pops up with a shield in front of you in the image of the 7-pointed star, the Sahedron rune.
Yeah, we're selling.
Now,
that
the
shit.
Sahedron rune is definitely for the Runelords.
Yes.
Yes.
If you remember, the 7 points of the star represent the 7 schools of Thessalonian magic.
Yeah, Thessalonians are evil.
Yeah.
I don't want this ring.
No, we'll sell that shit.
Appraise?
Appraise? I'm not sure. I think it's probably around 3,500.
5,000 gold.
They have some cool shit, but I'm not wearing anything that has to do with Thessalonians or the Runelords. If you guys wanted to, I wouldn't stop you, but I'm not doing it.
Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm incorrect. It is worth 8,500 gold.
Beautiful.
Sell that shit. Are we done finding stuff in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. So Argus climbs out of the pit. He throws my Fashionacor's head up, and he walks over to Stompy, and he pulls a scale off.
All right. He pulls a scale off. Stompy, you are going to take Stompy back with you, I assume?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
He'll be in gentle repose for 4 days, and I can recast it as needed.
Okay. Yeah, that's what y'all find in this building as y'all begin to cross back through, make your way back up to the top of the Thistle Top, and you find, of course, as Sheriff promised, he sent a battalion there behind you. They're all on the other side of the island. You come out, even I can't remember the guy's name anymore. Nick's character, that elf guy.
Alder.
It's the Alder.
Alder.
Standing up at the entrance of Thistletop itself, guarding the bridge, and he sees y'all walk out, and he starts to ask a question, but then he sees y'all are carrying Stompy behind you. Everybody, everybody that's there helps you as much as they can gather everything together. They give you sleds, the raft to pull behind you. You have your horses, and y'all can easily transport everything back to back to Sandpoint that you want to take with you.
Gold helmet.
Yeah, you get the gold helmet. They help you drag that up. A couple of guys are slightly injured by the shadows, but nothing that can't be fixed.
Can we take something of Nalia's and something of the mage chicks?
Yeah, in fact, y'all can transport their bodies back to town with you.
Okay.
And so you can take any of their articles of clothing or hair or whatever you want. Yeah. All right. What time is it?
9 o'clock.
9
Bedtime.
o'clock. All right. Yeah. You as you get back to town, it's getting later in the day. It's
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
we lost him.
Did he die? We won the game, guys.
It's getting later in the day.
5 o'clock or
The
so,
end.
buddy.
Oh, we lost you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
now
we
we
know.
can hear you.
later in the day, 4 or
Okay.
5 o'clock. Got that.
Later in the day, 4 or 5 o'clock. And you get back into town. Yeah, and people see you come up. They see all the stuff you're dragging behind you, and everybody's gathering around, all struck. They see Stompy, across the back of a horse. And Father Xanthus actually finds you. He's Cordova. Madame Mavashti needs to see you in the chapel. Will you please come with me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So he takes you into.
Yep, lost him again.
It's always good for the playback on the recordings when you lose the GM constantly.
It just reminds me of this one comedian that was talking about a crackhead doing a show, and he kept fading in and out of his bit and then coming back to it like midway, like nothing had happened.
Hello.
Did you
Oh,
just
we
compare
lost
Jeremy
you
to a
completely.
crackhead?
Okay, so what does Crackhead want? He's got a kitten.
He's probably cussing up a storm right now. It's like, God, damn it.
After all that effort, he went to resetting his computer and his internet, and it just stuffs him in the face.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, you go to Madame Mavashti, and she is frantically circling around Musashi's corpse. And she's ranting to all the clerics that are there about the signs and the portents. And she comes up to you and she looks you dead in the eyes and she's, Cordova, it is dreadfully important. The future has been changed. The prophecies have been broken. This one is not supposed to be dead. She says, I've been doing hero readings all day long, and they always come the same. And she hands you her hero deck. And she says, just think on Musashi and draw a card.
Musashi's all I've been able to think about. And he does. He draws a card.
All right. So
He flips the card over to her.
if I can get it to actually show to you guys. Come on.
Did nothing.
And I bet playing in the same room is so fun.
Yeah, right? Anyways, yeah, you guys you flip over the card and you see a blood red field with an eclipsed star, an eclipsed sun right in the center. And it is the card for the eclipse. And she tells you, this is all I've found. It represents a loss of purpose and faith in the world, and represents a doubt in the prophecies and a cataclysmic change. Draw another card. You draw another card, and it's just the eclipse again. And you know Herodex, so you know that it's weird for one to have more than one of the same cards. So you start pulling again and again and again, and it's just the eclipse, the eclipse, the eclipse, the eclipse, the eclipse.
Throw the whole deck down, and every one of them's the eclipse.
Yeah, every one of them flips over, and it's the eclipse. And she says, I know that necromancy is frowned upon, but I do believe that we may need to make use of the powers of our enemies to defeat those greater.
What do you have in mind?
I have a friend who may come and help us. I've already contacted her, and I'm waiting for a response, but I believe she can return him to life. It won't be cheap.
It won't be cheap.
It won't be cheap, and it won't be easy, but I believe it may need to be done.
I've heard of such things. He would have to be willing to come back.
Yes, it would ultimately be up to the soul.
Well, if you believe it's possible, I'm 100% on board.
All right. So, if I believe that's something y'all may need to discuss, as a group a little bit.
Yep.
But yeah, that's where we're going to end tonight. That's with the information that she gave you.
Heck yeah.
I could bring back a dinosaur too if the GM didn't hate him so much.
Speaking of which, what type of ecosystems are around us?
Woodland.
I have to know this.
Woodland mostly.
Yeah.
I think if you travel
There's
a couple
sea?
days further south, there's sea. You might find swampland if you travel a couple days further south.
No, I know there's a swamp because I'm from the swamp.
Mountains a few weeks to the north. Like few weeks, like it would be a good hearty travel.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna kill this recording if you guys are done for the night because I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, see it.
True.
All right, later.
Later.